I'm a different breed. Maybe I'm not listening. But baby, I'm
We'll let, we're live right now, but we're going to let some people catch up here. And I'll hit it on our pages. On our pages. Now. See, that's what's going on, man. She's been thinking that Frank is a better show than ours. She's like cheating on us, man. It's not good. It's not good. I can feel it. That's what's going on, right? Where's she at?
We'll see. She always has to make her fashionably late appearance.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Her and Heather both now are kind of becoming superstars. So
the prima donnas. Right. Start the show here in just a minute. As soon as Jess joins us, let some people catch up. Pretty good song to wait for. Wait with. Do you know who this is? Come on, Bill.
Nope.
Huh?
Ain't gonna happen.
Oh, man. It's country music on acid.
This is not country music.
Yes, it is.
No. No.
All right, we got people joining. We got people on. We're going to start the show, and then as soon as Jess pops in, she's going to pop in. So let's get us started. I changed it up a little bit. I added some stuff to it. Man. That's country. Is this country enough for you?
A lot better.
And the breaks. Ew. Jay Slice. The adorable one. Take it outside.
These days things have changed.
And that is it. Dog to dog. That is it. We are started with or without.
That's the show for the night. Thank you guys for coming. We'll see you next Monday.
Whoa. Thanks for coming. Wait. Jess is going to be here in a few minutes. We got a surprise for her. She is going on trial. And she doesn't even know it. She has no idea. She comes on, it's going to get real. Because, so what the viewers don't know is that last week, right after our show, she jumped on another show and was a guest for, how long do you think, Bill? 2 hours? 3 hours?
I don't know. It was a minute.
She's been trying to act all coy, like she doesn't think we know, but we know. We know everything. Right? Oh yeah.
We shall see.
We're gonna make.
Let's see what she has to say.
We're gonna make the adorable.
Better watch her. She may.
She's gonna.
She
cry.
may still be in butt stomping mode from Saturday.
She's gonna cry. I'm gonna make her cry. You watch.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be on any minute.
Let's watch that work. Let's see how that works out.
Yeah, she was down in Berkeley. A bunch of them jumped on. We're gonna show part of one of her videos.
Cool. Glad you got clips of that.
Oh yeah. I got a clip of her video and another one. Do all that. She's joining us any minute now.
It got some pretty good coverage. I mean, nationwide. We had it showing here in our local news channels. You know, they were going live on Facebook showing that craziness and whatnot.
Well, that dude, Hareem, one of her friends or whatever, we saw, you know, he's got the Facebook channel and all that. And dude was thrown down. He was like this. I mean, there was like going. It was awesome. Dude, it makes me wish that I mean, honestly, I wish what
You were 30 years younger and didn't have any
No,
responsibilities. And
there, I can 55 years old, I can still throw down.
I don't fight fair anymore, brother. I'm too old for that crap. I'm gonna punch somebody in the throat and get it over with.
Right. There's no fighting fair at our age.
I'm just not gonna be like, hey, let's do some fisticuffs, you know, and good hit. It's my turn, you know. I ain't gonna play like that.
Right.
I'm gonna kick you straight in the junk and punch you in the throat. I ain't even gonna play with it.
At our age, it's about all we got.
I know, right?
Right? Get our ass kicked. Here, we're gonna hit some random topics until she shows up. I've got some random topics loaded. I think, you know what I think? I think she's afraid to come on. I think she's afraid to come on because she knows being on trial, she knows what it's all about.
We shall see. Like I say, brother, just watch yourself. I got the feeling that she's still in beast mode.
Really?
We'll find out.
I ain't afraid of her.
She lives a lot closer to you than she does me, so
we'll see. So this black dude, Terrence, you ever see this guy? He gets on there. He's the one who eats the chicken.
I'm pretty sure what you just said is
so he
racist in a lot of terms.
He got famous. Everybody
for eating chicken.
Yeah, everybody jumps in their damn car now and turns the video on themselves and starts talking, right? So he had a little skit going and where he eats chicken. And he's a funny guy. And it seems like if you're black and you're conservative, you're just going to draw more people anyways because it's, I guess, it's not typical. It should be typical. Everybody should be conservative. But anyways, so he does this video where a couple days ago, these two cops beat the hell out of some guy who got out of his car unarmed and everything. And so he's freaking out going, I saw the other guy show up and I'm thinking, oh, he's going to pull his partner off. No, his partner jumps in. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay. So then he goes on to say, so the cops got fired because they had video.
Mm-hmm.
So he says on here, wow, 2 cops beat the crap out of a man. I only support good cops. Well, I had to make a comment. What do you think? Of course. What do you think my comment's going to be? So I said, dude, I got pummeled. People beat the snot out of me on Facebook about this. I said, good cops. Why is it that bad cops only get caught when there's video? They are the same people with or without video, and the quote good ones know about who the bad ones are. So here's the question. If you have 10 cops, 8 good cops and 2 bad cops, how many bad cops do you have? Well, I say you got 10 bad cops. And I said, and why can't they police their own? I say it's because the unions protect them. It's like the unions protecting bad teachers. Same thing. Unions protect the bad cops. That's why the good cops don't turn them in, which makes them all bad cops in my mind. But anyways, go ahead.
Yeah. No, I mean, I got a lot of friends that are cops, dude. You know, and it kind of goes along the same with.
But I do too.
It's I by no means condone, you know, people abusing their power and whatnot. So don't get me wrong on that. On the same time, you got to have your brother's back. You got to back your brother's play. And I'm not, like I say, I'm not making an excuse for the behavior on jerk cops either, because that's just wrong as well. I know they do take that oath of the brotherhood and whatnot, and you have to back your brother's play. It's the same with the military. You know, you don't go snitching your brothers out in the front lines, dude. You just don't do it. You know, and a lot of cops are the same way. You know, I don't want to defend those two cops' actions, but here's the deal. I was taught from a young age. That's one of the first things my dad taught me. When you get pulled over, do not get out of that car, because that is a sign of an aggression to a cop. And they will tell you, stay in the car, keep your hands where you can see them.
They pulled him out.
I thought you said that he stepped out of the car.
You caught that?
Yeah.
I don't know if he did or not. I was just saying that.
I don't either, man. Like I said, I don't know a lot about it, but there's a code that you kind of got to go along with when you get pulled over, and one of those is stay in the freaking car. When you get out of the car, that is an aggressive move, whether you mean to be aggressive or not, unless they tell you to step out of the vehicle.
What if they tell you to step out, sir?
Well, then that's when you step out. You comply. I mean, dude, it doesn't matter how big of a jerk they are. You still speak respectfully. Yes, sir. No, sir.
So,
don't do anything dumb. It's just like when you get pulled over, you got to let them know, hey, on my right hip, there is a 9mm. There is one in the chamber. I just want to make you aware of that. That's the first thing, I say to them too.
Okay.
Good evening, officer. I want to let you know that I am carrying right now.
Okay.
It is on my right hip. And a lot of times you get cops that'll tell you, well, good. I'm glad that you have that. I have one on my hip as well. Unless you want to see mine, I don't want to see yours. Totally understandable.
So you're of the mind that if there's a bad cop and 8 other cops know that he's bad and stay silent, you still have 8 other good cops, right?
Okay. Yeah, it's wrong. What they do is wrong. However, there is a code and you don't break that code.
How about the code?
You got to know. You got to know the guy right next to you. The code that they took to
protect.
I know what you're talking about.
To collect a paycheck from us, to protect us,
right?
Serve us. So here's what this like. So that people know where I'm coming from and why I get a little pissed off is because, and I say that the unions protect them because with personal experience. 6 years ago, my sister-in-law of 28 years was shot in the back of the head by an officer. And this guy, sergeant of the sheriff's department, was well known in their department to have a lot of problems. He just kept getting promoted. They kept covering up for him, kept letting him go. Then one night, his temper catches up with him. And he's upset at his wife for going out to a restaurant and having a couple of drinks after work with a couple of her friends, female friends. And he goes over there and he starts to yank his wife out of the restaurant. My sister-in-law says something, so he throws a beer in her face, grabs his wife, takes her outside, and he shoots her in the face twice. Now my sister-in-law's got her back to the door and she's wiping her face off, and he comes in and he takes his stance and shoots her in the back of the head. Turns it and he points it and shoots their friend in the face. Then he goes outside, kneels over his wife and puts it in his mouth, kills himself. Okay. They protected that son of a bitch for years, but it gets better. Gresham Police Department, where I live, this happened 5 blocks from my house. The sergeant who showed up with all of his buddies to do the investigation was the killer, the shooter, the cop's best friend. He sees his best friend laying over his wife, with a hole through his head and a gun by his hand. Goes into the restaurant and sees her two best friends. They all knew each other. And he comes outside on the 10 o'clock news and says, the shooter could still be on the loose. Because they now needed to know, what the hell are we going to say? We got to get our story straight together before we make any announcements as to who did this or what. Okay. So yes, I now have a real problem with good cops who protect the bad ones, because to me now they're all bad. It took my sister-in-law, took the family, just twisted it upside down. So yeah, I'm a little pissed. So get this. One of the comments that this lady makes, and I wasn't even mad on my comment. You read that. I'm just like, oh, well, hey, if you have this. So some lady goes, Lucy Scott Walker says, Jim Coffer, people with a criminal mindset dislike cops. It's kind of obvious why. She's calling me a fucking, sorry, He's calling me a fucking criminal mindset. Serious?
Right. Right.
Come on, lady, go to my I'm like, I said, thanks, Lucy. Shaking my head. I was polite. Thanks, Lucy. Go to my freaking Facebook page. See how much full of love I am. I'm full of freaking love all the time. Just not when stuff like that's going on.
Exactly.
I call a spade a spade.
That's totally understandable, brother. I mean, I understand that totally. You know, like I say, it's an ugly topic, but it needs to be talked about. You know, I mean, we definitely need to, and just let everybody know watching too. We're working on getting something that we can get live calls coming in, so you all can call in and give us your thoughts too.
Yeah.
On some of this stuff, because I'd love to hear what you all what your all's opinion on like that subject. You know, I understand why they do what they do. Is it right? No. But I understand why they do what they do. You know, that's all I was saying.
Yeah. Did you already tell Jess just come in when she can? I just did. I said, we started. Join when you can.
No, she just said she needed a few minutes and she'd be on.
I
was like, I just gave her the thumbs up button.
Cool. All right. Next thing. I am from Portland, Oregon, everybody. Keep Portland weird. I could not be fucking more embarrassed to be from Oregon. So, an Oregon man passes away peacefully after being falsely told that President Trump was impeached. Did you hear about this story?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Let's read this story. Portland, Oregon. An Oregon man died peacefully earlier this month after his ex-wife falsely told him President Donald Trump was impeached. According to the obituary in the Oregonian, which is now going viral, Michael Garland Elliott, his health had been deteriorating for the past decade. That's what happens when you're a liberal. It's a mental disease. Your brain goes. He honestly didn't know which year he was born in, either 1940 or 1941. Come on, who cares? I half the time don't know when I was born. That's not that big a deal. He eventually moved to the West Coast. Elliott was the sharpest dresser in town, single-handedly keeping Nike's apparel wing in the black. That's what they put in this guy's obituary?
Right. Yeah.
Wow. His ex-wife was by his side before he passed away, and the last thing she said to him wasn't, I love you, or do you feel like you love Jesus? Are you going to heaven? You're going to go to hell? Do you see a light? No, she says, Donald Trump has been impeached. Upon hearing that, he took his final gentle breath. His earthly work concluded. The obituary reads. That's my hometown, dude. I'm like living with all these fruitcakes.
Well, why do you keep living there then? That's the question.
I'm stuck.
Of course, I can ask myself the same, dude. I hate the cold, and I tell myself every winter, you know, hey, we're moving south. But yet here we are.
My daughter lives in Hawaii on the Big Island, and she keeps laughing about how much it rains here and why don't we move there, blah, blah, blah. Well, guess what they're talking about today in Hawaii?
Tsunami warnings?
No, gets better.
Huh.
North Korea
eruptions.
Could hit. So, hey, let's bring back our nuke, what do you call it? Bomb shelter trials or whatever.
It's got a long way to travel before he can make it to Hawaii. If we can't shoot that sucker down before then, they can't even make him off the launch pads there. So why would we even be worried about, you know what I mean?
We're the reason why they're not making it off the launch pad. Supposedly we're doing something with our satellites or whatever that's sending a signal, shutting them down.
Oh, good. Good. I'm not worried about, you know, little Fu Man fat boy. You know, I think, you know, I read something, I don't remember where reading it about it, but that Russia and China don't want a nuclear war any more than the United States does. You know, all the big kids on the block know what that will do, and don't nobody want that. And you got this little pissant that somebody gave him some nukes. You know, he needs to be taken out. I mean, I'm all for that. You know, take the guy out.
Can I say something really quick?
No, this is not your show.
Sassy D in the house. Eric Clark in the house.
Right?
Jessica, not in the house. Jessica, if you're watching, get the frick on the show. We got business to conduct.
We got business.
We got business to talk about, girl.
She's probably still recovering, dude. I mean, that crap was crazy.
I know.
I'd like to talk about that stuff, but she's kind of
will.
the expert in it. Seems like she was front line, but we have to get her.
I got her freaking video going and everything for that. But look at this. We're going to play that in just a minute, whether she shows up or not. We're going to give her some props. Gorsick, first day on the job, they said it took him all of 11 minutes to jump in and start making comments and questions. And they say Clarence Thomas hardly says a word. They say he asks the fewest questions of any judge out there. And this guy jumps right in with the first 10 minutes. Bang. He's like, okay, I'm ready to start asking questions.
Right. Well, I mean, also a man of few words is can also be considered a very wise man. You know, to listen and to think before. I'm not saying that old boy's out of line for actually opening his mouth and saying something and asking questions. Oh, wait a minute. What is that little box there with that little person?
That little person you called You called her a little person.
A little miss throwdown Saturday because it's fun to do and we're bored.
Now I'm even more determined and more. I'm sorry, but I started off. Bill, did I start off kind of nice and things were good and no problem? But then the longer she took, the more I said the reason why we were going to have a trial tonight was because of this very same bullshit that she doesn't even care about what's going on with us. And she was digging that other dude's show. Right. So,
right.
Wait a minute. What other dude are we talking about?
How you doing?
Can I ask you where you were?
Here goes.
Uh-oh.
Here goes.
Perry Mason music. Do the Perry Mason music.
This is you, Jess. This is all about you.
All about me?
All about you.
You're on trial.
I'm on trial.
And there is no trial of the dog.
Restless, deplorable Jessica. Starring Jim Copper, Bill Nevin, and Jessica Rel.
Look at that. We're in the credits.
Yeah. We've
Hollywood.
got some questions for you, Jess. That's all.
What's
it's
that?
Not a big deal. But so you're
Where
late.
were you late at night on Monday? Last
Probably
Monday.
in my bed.
Doing anything special?
And is there anything special going on?
No.
Were you on anybody else's show?
No.
Bill, was she on somebody else's show?
I do believe I got a Facebook Live notification.
Why are you hiding
says,
that, Jess?
Jessica, the adorable deplorable,
Maybe
is
you
on
can
someone
refresh
else's
my
show.
memory because I don't remember.
Well, if refresh our memory, I'm getting a little pissed, and what I'm just going to say right now is that I was cool about it, but we have a verbal agreement. You and I have a verbal agreement that you're not going on any other show.
What is that called? Retainer. That's the big word.
Her and I have a verbal agreement.
$1 million retainer.
And you were not to appear in any other shows, just ours.
This is the first time I'm hearing this.
Well,
where'd Bill go?
That's all I'm saying. I thought we had a verbal agreement, and you were just not going to be on any other shows. We had a little agreement.
Am I cutting out again?
Yeah, your picture's not showing up.
Really? Right now?
Can you see me, Jim?
God, you're going to pull this on us right now?
Right. All right. Can you guys still hear me at least?
Yeah, we can hear you. Can you hear us?
Before you can, yeah, I can hear you. I can see you guys. I'll log out. I'll log back in.
Then life
is. Keep the trial going. Keep the trial going. You're good.
Can you hear us?
Yeah.
And now you're going to leave?
Well, if I don't got no video,
all right, hurry up. At
least one out of the 30 fans that we have tuned in to watch. It's probably my grandma. So.
Hurry up. All right, Jess.
What?
Now you gotta grab the any piece of paper.
Okay, let me see.
Wait a minute. Bullshit verbal agreement. We've got a written agreement where you're paying me $250.
Oh, okay.
So.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. So,
I don't know if you see this, but this is the written agreement we have. Okay, you were supposed to pay me $250 an episode, and you still have yet to pay me.
Right. I'm still waiting on my check. Speaking of that.
What?
But I'm not on trial. He's
ripping you off too.
I do believe the adorable deplorables on trial.
No, I mean.
In this contract, it does not say anything about me not being allowed to appear on anybody's show.
Okay, you're not supposed to be talking money.
$1 retainer.
You're not supposed to be showing that contract either. That's something separate. We don't need to go there.
What do you mean we don't need to go there?
Well, just forget about it. Let's just quit. We don't even need to carry on with it. You and I'll just talk about it later. That's fine.
No, let's keep going. Let's keep talking about this, because I would like to know what you mean by verbal contract and why I have a written contract right here that doesn't say anything about me not appearing on any other show.
You got my signature on that?
Even the folks watching right now, Jess, are saying you're not allowed to play with any other channels.
You got my signature on that?
Really? Are all those my fans? Because I'm the only person that brought her fans here to your show. Okay.
Is that? Just kidding. You got my signature on that?
Yeah, I do. There's like 20 signatures on here saying that you would pay me $250 each episode, and I get to see money in my bank account. I quit my job for this. Okay.
Go with the big bucks. $250,000 per show.
Oh.
Pretty sure that's what Alex Jones offered me when he called today, Jim.
I bet so.
So I am embarrassed. All right. So the truth is, I don't even know how to say this.
Jim.
So you got the written agreement. All right. So Bill, I apologize because she has a written agreement there, and I wasn't trying to hide anything from you. But I started letting YouTube do ads, and I've been making $2,000 a week off
royalty checks.
I didn't mean.
I got back pay coming, is what you're saying.
Yeah,
I'll have my people get a hold of your people. Sorry. We'll work it out, man.
Are you mad? Because
no, I got people. We all got people. We'll have to have our agents call your agents. Jess, you might want to get a hold of your agents, kind of let them know what's going on so they can get with my agents, which you get with Jim agents, and we'll let the agents and the lawyers and whatever rich people.
We'll let them hash it out.
Representatives have, yeah.
Bill?
I don't know. Somebody is becoming a pretty big star on the scene.
Bill?
Out there swinging and throwing down in Berkeley.
Bill? You there?
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
You've been punked. You've been punked. You've been punked.
Dude,
I thought that girl was picking her nose before she said that. I'm like, why is he putting this on there?
Man, all right. So my plan didn't go right. Whatever. I started out, I called Jess today and I said, hey, hold up. Well, I'm going to start out with verbal agreement, and you're going to get mad, and then you're going to go get a piece of paper and wave it around and say, no, we got a written agreement. You're paying me $250 and you're making $1,000 and keeping it. And then you were going to get mad because I wasn't paying you. And all right. So my joke didn't work.
Sorry.
But
I'm a terrible actor too, so.
No, you did good. You did good.
Thank you.
That was just a stupid concept on my part. All right. Oh, Sassy D says, give her the money.
Give me the money. Hey.
Give her the money. All right. So let's go back to regular. We're going to do, what did I do? Oh, here it is. Topics. We got topics. Yes. We're going to talk about, I got some video of your bad self and your friends down in Berkeley.
Yep.
So topics. The first one is your team, the Berkeley team.
Yes.
Right? Now, I tried to find the video. I was watching CNN today for a second, and they actually had Hareem on there throwing down, fists up, cock back. I saw him. Dude, no. Jess, he's like this. And going to what? You didn't see that?
No.
I kid you freaking not. It's on CNN, and I looked for that video.
Okay.
Dude got into like some major
complications
at one point. Yeah. All right. So then the next one, little picture. We got Jess and her mom and your friend.
Yeah, my friend Cindy.
Okay, your friend Cindy, who's not watching tonight.
Yeah, she might not be. She might be though. Who knows?
But that's all right. Denise and Sassy are, and
yeah,
Chuck B.
My girls.
Yeah, watching. So here is some of Jessica Goes Live. Here we are. Did you ever watch? Oh, wait. Hold on. Let me start. Wait, did you guys ever watch before we get started with the video? I'm sorry to do this, Jess, but it was the Flintstones with Kazoo.
There's a couple little antennas coming out of the helmet there.
Right there.
Yeah. I know. Right when you said that, I got the picture in my head. I'm like, oh, okay. So, all right, I get it. Haha.
All right, here we go.
I'm going live right now.
Yes, you are.
Hey guys, it's me, Jessica, here in Berkeley, and the madness has already begun, like crazy. I'll show you right now. I think the whole team's finally getting back together. Woo! Man, a lot of stuff going on. Share this video because there's a lot of action. Like,
we did.
A lot. I couldn't focus. Because they're already starting to do pepper spray and tear gas. And mind you guys, they're not letting us defend ourselves in a sense. Like,
you brought yours in though, right?
Pepper spray or my what?
You brought your pepper spray in, right?
Yeah, I snuck it in, but I didn't use it. Annoyed right now, but so far it's been a good time. So keep sharing this video.
All right, let's see. Let's go.
All right.
So was that you who signed that poster?
Yeah, they asked
what did
me.
You put on there. They didn't keep the camera on long enough.
Oh, I just put, thanks for inviting me or something like that. It was fun, and then I just put love Jessica. Yeah.
So
they wanted all of us to sign it. So. Yeah.
So did you and Hareem ride in the same van?
No, actually, he ended up riding in another rental vehicle that a friend purchased. So.
Okay, that's what I thought because his video was on before yours.
Yeah.
And they were all standing around out there kind of waiting for the next van to show up and saying, hey, let's wait for our team. Let's wait for our team. And
yeah.
And then, so did you get out in the middle of the scrum too, or did you kind of stay just on the fringes of it?
I got out towards the end when I found out that it was just the Patriots that were holding Antifa back. Mainly, I thought, I don't know. I think it's because I'm so used to dealing with LAPD who actually has our back. But I just assumed that the cops were, pushing them back down a couple of blocks. But when I got word that it was the Patriots that were doing it, I was like, what the hell? Like, and when I turned, yeah, the cops were just standing there like a bunch of bumps on a log, man.
Yeah.
I mean, they were just, not doing anything. And so I went down there. We all went down there. And when I got to the front, man, Antifa was so scared. It was excited to see. I mean, they were really scared. You could tell. But by then, there was already a lot of damage done by the Trump supporters towards them. Because, I mean, as you could tell on CNN and every other news station, it was like brawl after brawl after brawl. So,
yeah. Now,
so much fun.
tell us about your friend who ended up having to spend the weekend there.
Yeah, he's still in there. My friend Rob, he ended up getting arrested for assault with a deadly weapon, and he had a stick. And I think they have some footage on him probably using that stick, because I don't think they would have charged him with that if they didn't have any, solid evidence. So. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
I'm looking.
I didn't really miss anything, but yeah.
I'm looking for the video that I had of the Trump supporters chasing the Antifa people down the street and just kicking the hell out of them.
Yeah, there's a lot of that. It was glorious.
There was a lot of that. It was glorious.
It was so great. Like, honestly, even though like I was scared at first, because I mean, these bombs were going off, I wasn't sure if they were going to hurt me. And then I was more concerned with my mom, because I mean, she's got cancer.
Does she really?
I mean, yeah, and she's so like brave and everything. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I know my mom could probably, hold her own and everything, but I still worry, and I don't think I would be able to forgive myself if I let something happen to her. So I was like more concerned about her. Mom, get over here. Like, I don't know. I was probably like babysitting my mom the whole time, but she was like, let me have fun. She wanted to go out there and kick some ass, and I wouldn't let her. Awesome. Until the very end, when I saw Antifa and how scared they were, I'm like, okay, my mom could definitely, every guy here is gonna defend her if they try to, do something. But we never got physical with anybody. By then, the cops were getting ready to, shut us down officially. So that's when they decided to step in, was when my patience grew very thin. So
this right here, I can't find the video I'm looking for, but so here the cops were just like,
yeah.
I mean, might as well, you should have just freaking brought them donuts. I mean, that's what we're doing, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what it looked like. I mean, a lot of them had like tents up, and they were just standing there, just chilling under the shade and everything. I mean, they looked like they were ready to go and ready to kick some butt too, but they weren't doing anything. They were just standing there. I'm just like, are you kidding me right now? My mom went up to them. She yelled at them. She, basically, swore at them and everything. I mean,
well, the mayor probably told them stand up, thinking that the Trump supporters are going to get their ass kicked.
Yeah, I mean, they disarmed us pretty much. I mean, they wouldn't let us into the park until they searched us and made sure that we didn't have anything. And they wouldn't even let me in with my selfie stick. Like, I couldn't. I mean, I was so worried too, because like when they were telling me, no, you can't have this in there. We got a notice actually the day before, like right after I picked up the rental van. I got like a text message saying, that they put out a notice, and it was like a list of things that we weren't allowed to have there. And I'm like, that's bullshit. I'm bringing it, and I don't care what they say, and they just wouldn't let us into the park. And they told us to go and put whatever items that they wouldn't let us in with, to go put it away in the vehicles. And I just didn't feel comfortable doing that, so I did sneak in my pepper spray, but I even felt nervous about that, because I don't like disobeying. I like following, orders and stuff like that from the police officers, but I also knew that it was ridiculous.
It's good thing you weren't here early for the show to hear the first topic. You'd be disappointed. You wouldn't like me right now.
Really?
Yeah, it's okay though.
Why?
You'd like Bill. Because I call a spade, and I called the cops a spade for a particular thing, but that's okay. That's just me. Look at this. Well, after they kill a family member, you tend to get a little jaded. Watch this.
Yeah. Okay.
So this was some of the. Look at the Trump supporters on the right, right?
On the left.
And
so the guy with the helmet on, everyone on his side.
Wait, who's got the black mask on?
I think. Okay, that's those. Yeah. Sorry, I don't mean to put my finger.
I can't tell who's who.
I know it's hard to tell, but I know for sure the guy with the sweater over here, that's Base Stick Man right there. His name's Kyle Chapman.
Oh yeah, he's the guy with the flag on his face.
Yeah, and everyone else that's probably in front of him is probably Antifa or their kin.
But look, there's an American flag behind him.
Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, we were scattered. Like, I mean, Antifa was mixed up into us as well. You know, they were trying to attack us from behind. My mom called somebody out who was trying to do that.
I'm going to bet that a lot of the Antifa people had already put M80 bombs and all that shit in there days ahead of time. So they didn't have to go through security with stuff. It was already in downtown. It was already hidden.
The thing is that right here where all the stuff, the action's happening, this wasn't even at the park. This was like up the block. After the Trump supporters actually kind of pushed them that way. They set off a smoke bomb and they did it while the wind was blowing in their face, and they smoked themselves out basically.
Gotcha.
And then when the Trump supporters realized that, one of them yelled charge and they all started running after Antifa. It was
nice.
Couldn't believe what I was. I was actually there for that, but I was all the way in the back. I couldn't believe what I was watching. It was great.
Wow. So what was the deal with the Nazi guy smacking the little porn star in the face? You see that?
Yeah, I did see that. I don't know who that Nazi guy is. I don't think he's a Nazi, but
he was the leader of one of the Nazi parties.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and so somebody was asking Harim right at the very beginning, "Oh, dude, what about these Nazis that are down here? Do you think that they're just down here distracting people?" And he goes, "No." He goes, "They're probably Trump supporters too." I mean, Harim had a good perspective on it. He's like, "Hey, a lot of people like Trump. It doesn't, good or bad people. It's not that we like them, but it doesn't stop somebody from liking Trump."
Yeah, absolutely. And I think the beautiful thing about, everyone being together was that everyone could put their differences to the side and, kind of just unite and take care of one issue, which was pretty much Antifa. And I mean, we all got along. I mean, even the drama days before that was going down with me and a couple of other stupid people on Facebook.
Right.
I mean, it happened exactly how I knew it was going to happen. The girl didn't show up and the guy ended up kissing her butt. So, and there's my friend Rob right there with the stick. Yeah, that's him right there. So he's the one that, he's the one that got arrested.
Oh, the black dude?
Yeah.
Oh, he got arrested. I thought it was somebody else. Okay.
No. Yeah, It was him.
Oh, he seemed like a pretty calm dude when he was down. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he was pretty calm. But I mean, I don't know. I didn't witness anything, so I can't really comment on that. I just know that he was arrested and, we're just waiting to get him out.
I guess when your adrenaline get cooking pretty high, and you may not be the type of person who would throw down on somebody.
Yeah.
But when your adrenaline's going and you got people coming after you and whatever, it's like down in Los Angeles when back in the day, this was way before your time, Kermit Washington, there was a big fight on the court with the Lakers, and he turned around and he broke Rudy Tomjanovich's, I can't say that word, broke his face.
Yeah.
And Kermit Washington's just a chill dude. I mean, he's really a nice guy.
Right.
So you just never know.
Yeah, it's crazy because, I mean, especially after seeing everything that was going on and, you know, having the cops disarm us and everything. I mean, I know that he especially was upset about that. And he was pretty much for the most part, you know, with me the whole time, except for a few moments. When they started charging Antifa and they started lighting off these bombs, I started running the opposite direction because I wasn't trying to get blown up. And he didn't know that. He didn't know that until I was already gone. And then he came back to the park and he found me. But
I heard M80s, and I also heard like quarter sticks. Were they actual quarter sticks of dynamite?
I'm not exactly sure, but I did hear that as well. So
okay, when they went off, did it rumble the ground enough that you knew it was a?
Yeah, I mean, I did feel some rumbling in the ground and everything, and the noise was just so loud.
Yeah, if it's quarter sticks, dude, you stay the crap away from that. That's like a freaking That's enough.
Yeah,
you'll lose a limb.
Yeah, and I think one of the cops actually got like either his a part of his leg injured from it or his face. I can't remember which one, but
I don't know how they were sitting in their car eating donuts.
Right. They were just throwing it everywhere. I mean, they were throwing glass bottles, rocks, like huge rocks, big chunks of concrete. Like they were throwing everything, food even. You know, a couple of my friends got egged. I didn't get egged, surprisingly. And yeah, I don't know. I'm glad I wasn't assaulted, that's for sure. But I was ready to throw down towards the end, that's for sure.
We're proud of you guys. We're proud of you. We're proud of your team. We're proud of you guys for stepping up and doing that. That's really cool. You got people like Bill hiding in his garage. You got me hiding in
Dude, I am hiding behind a piece of glass that says "break in case of war," and that's about it. You know, I keep myself out of situations like that because I'd have been right there. I mean, it'd be too tempting not to, to stomp a mud hole right in the forehead of some douche magoo that wants to run his mouth. You know what I mean? I mean, I wouldn't. That's why.
You know, a lot of people got away with things though, and I think it was just we were at the wrong place at the wrong time when Rob was caught, and that sucked. But I mean, we had one of our other friends who he dressed up as a Trojan. He had like a Trojan helmet on and everything. Yeah. And he rode with us. Huh?
He's wearing a condom suit?
Oh my goodness.
Condom suit? No.
Never mind. Oh my
dork.
God. My jokes are just so stupid tonight. All of them. Okay, back to he was dressed as a Trojan.
Yeah, I saw him walk up and you were talking to him. His face was all bloody or something. He just looked at you and said, "I'm good, just don't tell my daughter," or something like that.
His daughter was there.
The white guy without his shirt on?
Yeah, me and my wife watched that part.
He was running around like crazy.
Yeah, she watched that part, looked right at me, and she goes, "And there you are. That's why you're not allowed to go to those things." I'm like, what?
He was amazing.
Yeah, that was awesome.
He kept running back in.
Yeah, he was amazing.
Yeah, well,
he did.
Heck yeah, dude. I mean,
yeah, he did.
You taste blood in your mouth. That's even more adrenaline rush to get back in there and start throwing down.
Right.
Yeah, definitely. They ended up leaving. They didn't even tell us that they left. And it wasn't until we were getting ready to leave. I'm like, wait, where's Bianca and her dad? And I started texting them and they were like, oh, we're already on our way home, and basically that everything was fine. He got stabbed even, but yeah, I mean, he's a trooper. And he kicked ass. He really kicked ass. I was totally proud of him.
So when you guys left, did everybody have like, okay, these certain people, you have to check them off before you get in the van? So damn good and well you didn't leave somebody?
Kind of, sort of, but not really. I kind of just like, you're either here, and we're wrong. We knew who was with us, and I think we kept with us. The people that left early, they came in their own vehicle, so I wasn't too worried about them. But yeah,
it seemed like you guys were together, but not. Like it was kind of loose.
Yeah, we had two separate, vehicles for two groups and everything. And I was trying to find parking. The van that I got was so huge that no parking structure would take it. So I had to park in an open lot somewhere. And, it was just, it was a big mix up. And I don't want to park in front of it because I don't want to chance the van getting ruined. So there's a lot of factors.
Right. Wow.
So,
Yeah, definitely proud of you guys. I mean, I'm like,
I'm ready to go back.
wow.
I want to so bad, like, because I feel like we didn't even take care of the whole thing yet. Like, we're almost done, but we're not done yet.
But
and yeah,
that's what needs to start happening. You know, when you look at all how they show up to all the pro-Trump rallies, you know, anytime you
Yep.
hear Antifa or an anti-Trump rally is going to happen, show up like that and just beat the crap of them down the street. You know, let them know
the
that.
very first one. The very first one here a couple months ago, when I think it was Milo was going to speak at Berkeley, and it just like shit was on fire, and nobody was there to stop them. They did not expect what happened this time. I mean, normally
they didn't.
Conservatives normally do not organize, but
when we usually don't get violent,
right? But you guys in your team down in the Los Angeles area, it's really impressive, because you guys, among everybody out in the freaking country, are actually organized. It's impressive. It really is.
Well, thank you.
And there's an area where supposedly they're just a liberal, or, you know, I mean, it's just like happy-go-lucky, who cares? It's LA. We don't have a care in the world. But man, you guys are on fire.
Yeah. And I think it's because we, you know, make sure that, you know, the people that we bring on to our team, they're extremely passionate, and, you know, we vet people too. So, you know, basically boots on the ground proves your worth and your time, and, you know, your, what am I looking for? Your credibility, you know? So we definitely encourage people, if you want to be a part of the team, you have to attend events, and you have to show that this is something that you really want to do, you know. Otherwise, we don't let you in on the inside as far as, you know, how everything works within our group. So
right.
We kind of just invite people and have them show up, and that's all that others know on the outside. So
did you have that necklace made?
But yeah, my friend Denise, she made this and she sent it to me.
So what's it say? Dog life?
It says MAGA girl.
Hold on, let me get it on you.
Yeah.
There. All right. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's out of a bottle. A
bottle cap. Yeah.
Bottle cap. Wow.
Yeah. It looked really nice with my dress yesterday. So
cool. Oh, for Easter.
I liked it. Yeah.
What do you guys do for Easter?
I guess I went to my sister's house. We barbecued, and I ate a lot of tacos. It was good.
Bill, what'd you guys do for Easter?
Oh, went up to my rich aunt's house and ate ham and turkey and a bunch of good night stuff, and watched the kids collect 24 eggs apiece, and laughed as their parents were trying to figure out how many eggs each kid had, because they were only allowed 24 or something. And it's just nice only having one kid do the Easter egg hunt now.
Nice.
You know, and that's the boy's 11 now, and I'm like, dude, you can count. If not, don't get caught. Go have fun. You know, I got to sit back and watch the Royals game and eat. And
cool.
Yeah.
We did.
That's really
cool.
Did
our annual tradition. We went to church, and then we came home. We got our 22s, and we went out and we hunted rabbits. Just for no reason. We just shot as many as we could.
Nice.
Do it every year.
You clean them and eat them?
No.
And what the crap are you doing shooting little animals with you're not going to eat them? Don't kill what you're not going to eat. Unless Easter. It's freaking squirrel, and blasting little suckers out of the trees, because they're destructive as crap.
Nope. Every Easter, we take the kids out with the 22s, and we just shoot rabbits.
You don't even eat them. What's wrong with you?
I'm fucking with you. We don't kill rabbits. What do you think?
I don't even know, Jim. Sometimes make me wonder that, you know, I don't know. Hey.
Yeah.
I don't kill rabbits, especially on Easter.
We kill the crap out of squirrels.
Dude, squirrels are freaking cute. They come up in our yard. They eat I built a little box and I screwed it onto the fence, and I even painted on there, "Squirrels welcome." And then the squirrel I don't know what happened, but Lisa takes a picture of Sugar, our Siberian Husky, when she was with us. God rest her soul. She died. But anyways, she's halfway under this bush, and you can just see her, and there's a little thing in front of her. She caught the damn squirrel and killed it. So bad.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
My
That's
pets
your
have caught possums.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
All they are is Ozark rats.
Squirrels
Possums are
not
nasty
pests,
suckers.
Denise.
I got a funny story actually about that. My 2 dogs, they're both pit bulls, and we have like this fruit tree that kind of hangs over from our neighbor's side. And mind you, my neighbors are like not the most pleasant to deal with. They're kind of just weird and rude. So anyways, my dogs kill this possum, and they leave it like half dead and half alive, I guess you can say. It was very paralyzed, still kind of breathing. And I wouldn't let my dogs outside to finish the job. So I had to get rid of it, and I didn't know what to do. I just took a shovel and tossed it over to my neighbor's yard.
Nice.
That's a confession.
Nice. We're not big cat fans. I just gotta be honest. We're not really big fans of cats. And Lisa one time was so pissed that this cat was in our backyard again. I've never seen a woman go ape shit like my wife did. She picked up the damn cat. She threw it like this to throw it over the fence. And fucking hit the house, the roof. I'm just like, I can't believe it. I'm like, what? We don't treat it like that. Are you freaking kidding me? Don't do that to a cat. Oh, she was mad. Yeah.
Yeah, that's mean. My neighbors used to, well, in a different house, not this one, but when I was a teenager, my neighbors used to shoot the neighborhood cats that would be, going into everybody's yards. They would shoot them with like BB guns. And these cats became so skittish, they don't want to be touched by any human.
Yeah, I'm not down with that. I really am not down with hurting animals. I'm just not. I'm sorry. Even if
I know that's why I couldn't put that poor possum out of its misery. I was like, it's half dead, kind of. Like, but it's definitely not going anywhere. I'm like, and I don't want my dogs to like eat it. So I had to do something with it. I'm like, maybe it'll, I don't know, heal, and then, or it'll just die peacefully in somebody else's yard, not mine.
Right. It's exactly what I would do. I'd pick it up by the shovel and just toss it over the neighbor's yard. I mean, I actually have done that with squirrels and shit before. Like, I'm sorry. So,
I'm so mean, I know.
All right, we're going to cut out of the show, but there is one last little thing. I am not real big on evolution. I posted something on my page. I'm just not. I'm sorry. Nobody has been around for 1 billion years to tell me that carbon dating is true. Never been around for 10,000 years. Nobody's been around for 1,000.
Right.
It's like, it's made up shit. Just made up.
I think so too.
People who are a little smarter than I come up with some formula that I don't understand, and they think they're cute, so they come up with carbon dating. Well, whatever, they don't understand it too. It's made up shit. So, but there is this little test that I saw online, and I'm just curious and I want you guys to take this test with me, because I mean, I already did this. If you touch your pinky to your thumb like this and look like that girl does, see if you've got a tendon showing or if it's absent. But you gotta hold your hand down, like on the table in front of you, and then put your pinky to your thumb and just lift your hand up just a little bit.
Well, if you lift your hand up, it'll come up a little bit, but if you lay it flat again, it's gone.
Right, but see how their hand is bent up? So when you bend it up, does that tendon extend like that one on the left, or is it absent like the one on the right?
Mine extends.
You have a tendon?
Yeah, mine comes up a little bit.
Okay. They say...
Not that bad.
Well, they say Lisa's is that bad. They say that only 5 to 10% of the people don't have the tendon showing. It's absent. Like mine, it's not there according to this. And the theory is with evolution, oh, there it is. It's on the screen. 10 to 15% don't. Through evolution, people start to lose the tendon because you're evolving over millions of years, and mine is already gone. But like 80 or 90% of the people, it's still there. So I took this little test on Facebook. I said, hey, tell me how many. So like 6 or 7 people responded right away, and they all did it. They all have them, except like 2. It's just the opposite. And both of you guys have it. I was just curious.
Well,
I'm easily amused.
So what?
Yeah.
Why? What makes them go away? Just lack of use of that particular muscle, or
no, evolution? Well, if that's the case, no. my left one would be really prominent from getting.
I was going to say, which hand, man?
Kidding. I'm sorry. just
so lonely.
So
lonely.
Okay then.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So on that note, you're punked. You're punked. All right. I don't even have any goodbye music anymore. We just don't.
We just roll out.
We just roll out. So anyways, Jess, thank you for coming on. We almost had it down, but Bill is just too laid back to punk.
I'm sorry. I'm tired too, dude. Did you guys see the glider that I built for that contest on Instagram?
Very nice.
Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Dude,
you win.
That sucker, huh?
How do
I know? If they contact us and put us on the page and everything, there's like 136 entries.
Oh.
The people did their own little twist on it, and it's just like a bench, a pretty simple bench. And the idea is to take and put your own twist on it, and that's why I was like, dude, I want a glider. We used to have them growing up, and I'll tell you what, that sucker probably weighs 300 pounds. I mean, it's big. You could put 3 adults across it, comfy, no problem.
Wow,
it's a big. It's pretty good size.
Well, good for you, Bill.
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited. Thank you. So.
Yeah.
And our Deer Lake shirts came in.
Nice.
When are we getting them?
As soon as you DM the page on Facebook and let my wife know what sizes you guys want.
I already told you.
You can tell me all day, dude. I don't remember how to spell my name half the time. I forget to put an extra L on the end. I'm getting freaking old, Jim. My daughters point out the gray in my beard every day. I'm like, that's blonde. They're like, no, Dad, that's freaking gray. Look at you.
We just gotta wait. I'm gonna start lifting weights again. Then I'm gonna need a large.
You're gonna need a large.
As soon as I start working out again, baby.
You don't need You don't need to work with weights, man. Grab some wood and start building. That'll keep you in shape.
Nope. Because if I say I'm gonna start working out, it sounds good for a while, but I don't actually go and do it.
I don't do any of that stuff.
I got a Fitbit. Oh shit! Did I show you guys? I got this Fitbit thing the other day, a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, I think you showed me that.
Dude, it tells you, like literally, when you fell asleep and when you wake up, it knows. Because I was looking at it last night and I'm like, holy shit, I did. I fell asleep on the sofa yesterday at like 1:30 and I woke up at 4. It tells you exactly. It knows everything.
Yep. That's cool.
I'm sitting in church and church is almost over and it beeps at me and I look down and it says, you've been dormant or whatever word it wants to use. You haven't been moving for 50 minutes. It's time to get up and move. I'm like, yeah, that's what I was thinking. It tells you you've been inactive. Yes, I'm ready to leave. Thank you. So, all right. Before we go, Jess, did you learn anything on today's show?
Yeah, don't trust Berkeley PD.
Okay. Bill, did you learn anything on today's show?
I learned I need to renegotiate my contract because Jess makes a lot more money than I do.
That's what's up, boy.
And I've learned that I'm just not going to try to be funny anymore because I'm not.
Good call.
Yeah. All right. So anyways, thank you everybody for joining.
Yes, thank you guys.
Yeah. So, all right.
Next Monday night, same time, same channel.
Same bat channel. We're going to get Heather on one of these times, and she'll just be on the feed with no.
She promised on the message that she will be there even if she's got blood draining from her eyes. She's like, I will be on.
She said she'd be there on Thursday nights.
Yeah, but you also didn't inform her that we're not doing Thursday nights unless it's a special occasion.
Just being nice. I gave her the thumbs up. We'll tell her. All right, guys.
All right.
Gotta go see.